Hey, welcome everybody. It's Tammy and Rob. We did not go live yesterday, so we decided to go ahead and go live on a Tuesday, August 18th. And I just wanted to say that this topic tonight is the fall explosion. And I'm going to say that this is the 14th season for me in the home-based business space, 14 years of online excitement whenever it goes into the fall. It's literally the busiest time of the year. So we're excited because we just launched our 3,500 level, and high ticket sales is what I love. So I'm going to show everybody the simple process, what we have here with Gift Fearless Freedom, how you can earn with us. So if you've never been to our channel before, please subscribe, please like the channel, and we're going to be given other tidbits. The last one we did was a live on the top 5 business tips that we have. And tonight we're going to talk more about traffic, how to drive traffic to your offer, to your capture page. Preferably, we always collect a lead. That's number one. So sometimes people don't even know what a lead is. A lead is a person that's interested in what you have online. So whether you're an affiliate marketer, network marketer, yeah, belly to belly sales, you really do want to build a database. So I'm going to show you the process, and it's really, really simple. There's 4 steps to every process. Even, and I think about this when I meet people, like we went on a trip, my daughter and I, just a real quick 4-day weekend, and it was always the same thing. You know, you never meet anybody that you've known for a while, right? You meet that person brand new. So it's always like, hey, what do you do? And, you know, and you start that conversation out. So here, same process. You got about 4 to 8 seconds to catch anyone's attention. And then from there, it's like, all right, let's show you the next process. So it doesn't matter what opportunity you're in, we can help you. Okay. So that's what I love about Get Fearless Freedom. Sometimes I'll be honest with you, some people are a little confused about what is Get Fearless Freedom. And we made it a hybrid program just so that you can earn money if you want to resell it. But at the same time, you don't have to. You can use it for whatever opportunity that you're involved in. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you what we just posted on the Facebook. All right. I'm right now live on my YouTube channel. So if you are watching, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We have over 650 videos on my YouTube channel. This is the automated process to any system. And I love using AI because it really is quick. And it can analyze anything. It can analyze a website. It can take a look at what we have with Get Fearless Freedom and give you like literally one visual in one swipe. So here we go. This is the first step. You're always looking at where are you going to get people to notice you, right? So you're going to always be, you could say almost always be selling, I guess, ABC. And it doesn't make sense. They're ABC, but always be closing. But I'm always marketing and I'm always advertising because that's all I have to do because the system is literally that automated. So these are some of the places that I go, and it's funny because it picked it up. It's like, wow, it's that smart. So with ChatGPT, I just put this together before we went live tonight. And instead of ads, I really wanted to say Facebook posts and groups because we have a Facebook group, and Rob and I have made so much money with Facebook and the Facebook group. And honestly, it is free. You know, it's like, why not use it? So I really maximize the free social media channels online. And so I get a higher ROI. So you can see the picture in the background of the money. And so that sale was literally a free sale off of Facebook, you know, and I get sales all the time off of YouTube. As you notice, there's no TikTok on there. And the reason being is TikTok is one of those trends when I heard that, oh yeah, they're going to keep it. No, they're not going to keep it. Yeah, they're going to keep it. I said to myself, I can't be on that roller coaster. Whereas I know Facebook was not talking about coming down or being taken down. It's funny, I've heard MySpace might have a comeback. So we could always add MySpace to this. So you have at least 6 or 7 wagon wheels. You know how a wagon wheel won't roll unless you have a lot of spokes to it. So let's say a wagon wheel only has one or two spokes. It's not gonna work, right? So you have to make sure your momentum and you're driving enough traffic to your what? Capture page. So your capture page is what's collecting your leads. Your leads go, and so we're literally sending them to a capture page. All right. And this is how the fall explosion works, because when you have that momentum and you have a group of people, right? And it's exciting because when people win, when we see people win, everybody wins in this community. The automated follow-up is done by me. I literally send them an email. So once they opt into your capture page, and I have one up for your obviously viewing pleasure, and you can see that this is a simple capture page that we do. Rob puts these together if you need any assistance. And now if we're talking that you want this for another opportunity, as you can see here, this is ChatGPT. But if you want this for another opportunity, then he will set you up, and you just would have to contact him and he can get some of that information to you in pricing. So the hotline, though, we're specifically talking about Get Fearless Freedom. If you're going to remarket Get Fearless Freedom, this is the process. So I've been in high ticket sales for over 14 years now. Like I said, this is my 14th fall. And I do love it because when the kids go back to school, which they're starting to go back to school, I saw a lot of, hubbub and people going and coming and, in the airports and stuff. And I'm like, oh, wow, college is starting. So, in August and September, a lot of people are going back to school, back to college and things like that. And so people are looking for that side gig. And in my opinion, this is the perfect side gig. We do have the cash vault, which we can talk about in combination of how we're working both of our digital products. And the products, if you ask, what are the products? Well, you can go to our website to literally listen to our short 7-minute video. That's part of the process. And then if you wanted to speak to me, we have where it's myself or Rob, we close the sales for you. So the commissions are paid out to you automatically and instantly, by the way. Okay. So your only job, if you want to call it a job, is share the opportunity and change lives. In my opinion, we've changed a lot of people's lives. A lot of people have come to us. A lot of people love to have the simple system to where, hey, maybe they want to outsource this part, right? And I will have a training, specifically a live training, even though there's paid trainings, replays in the back office, to where I show everybody how I do this. It's all in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. So the Pinterest, I love it because you post a pin on Pinterest, and it's going to stay there forever. So any of these methods, except for these two, are always going to be up. Like your Craigslist ads will expire, by the way, but your Facebook post will never expire. It'll always be there. And next year you'll see it on your memories. So if you posted something last year, this time, you're going to see it this year, this time. Same thing with YouTube. It will always stay there. It's never going to go away. So that's the reason why I like Facebook and YouTube, both of them, because for me, it gets my, I'll bump it, and it literally then gives me more traffic to that certain capture page, and I get opt-ins. So, but Pinterest the same, I'd have to say. So out of all of these that I've listed here, I do love solo ads, but those are a one time and done. Like you purchase a solo ad, which is essentially where you're renting someone else's list. I purchase a solo ad. It gives me 30 to 40 opt-ins onto my list. And then they see my system, my 7-minute video. And then that's when sales are on automation. Those are honestly the paid ad portion of our training. But there's more. There's definitely more. And at the 2000 level, we have a lot of offline strategies. So more leads, more sales, more time freedom. And of course, everybody's after time freedom. I don't think I met one person on the trip that would have said to me, oh, I wish I could work more. I doubt it. I very, very much doubt it. And, just talking to a young couple, for example, on the airplane. And of course, Rob, I'm like you. I always, introduce myself, say where I'm from. They did the same thing. And he's just like, yeah, I really wish I would have had more time, or I really wish I have more time for my family back in Ohio, was his words. So I just feel like everybody's searching for that, that time freedom, but they don't really know how to go about getting it. Whereas with Rob and I, even while I was gone, this system kept making money. It literally just kept spitting out money for us. And that's the kind of business that you want to be in so that when you put out an online ad, that it keeps working for you, whether you're online or not, whether you're sitting on the phone or not, holding your phone or not. Most of the time, Charlotte had my phone just to keep her occupied. So I was like, oh, I just got a lead. I just got a lead. So I just wanted people to see how simple this is. The hotline has really changed a lot. I think a lot of people don't know that they can call Rob and I. So we're just trying to get the word out more and more about that. So does that visual to you, Rob, give a nutshell? I mean, does it really kind of wrap up what the system is in a nutshell?
Yeah, it does. It's pretty really simple, honestly. It's
Mm-hmm.
visually it shows you what we are, and it also is just we keep it very, very easy for people because with any opportunity, any business you have, you are going to want to market it. But the problem what people get a big hang up is when they have to set up their websites, they have to set up all the stuff. They have to worry about closing their own deals. They actually have to talk to people and talk and try to make money of with what they just got into, their opportunity. And also they're stressed about making an ROI on their investment or whatever they're doing. So what I like about this is we give you the strategies that's worked for us because it only will benefit us, right? Because we close your sales, we have community. It just only helps us. So by getting you guys to benefit is only going to benefit us as well. So it's both ways. It's great because then we have the simple lead capture system. It follows through with the entire back office you get. And then, of course, when you do get into Get Fearless, you get a full entire back office. So you get a ability to log in. She's going to be able to go to another tab here, get into the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. And the way we built this was it was designed for people to share easy and see the vision right away, right? Because people are really looking for something that is simple, but it's got a community and it's got the backing of an amazing leader like my mom and just everything that we do. So, I take my expertise of setup and all the tech stuff, which people are so worried about nowadays. How to put this together. What do I even do online? Like a lot of people don't even know that they can have an online business. So, uh,
Right. That's
you know,
true. I mean, if I would have ran into someone in the airport, they'd probably say, "What are you talking about? Hold up.
yeah.
Can you explain it to me?" And I'm like, "Well, literally my website does. That's my thing. Like when people
Hmm.
ask me what do I do?" So you're right, Rob. And
Yes.
some people wouldn't even know that they can purchase a domain name, believe it or not.
Yes, yes, they don't realize the power between just a website and what it explains itself as. It's super easy. Mom can scroll down the page. She can show you the
Hmm.
levels that you guys can begin. We have, of course, the Get Fearless Freedom system itself, all digital products. We have the training, the unlimited potential. We have the 200 level all the way up to now $3,500. So it's super amazing to see where we can help you and fit in, and it's all tiered at every single tier that you are able to plug in. You are a winner right away because you get to choose to be online, and with online marketing and being able to market online. The freedom that it's given me is immense, right? It's so amazing to say that I can go and do anything I would like, hang out with friends, hang out with people, meet new people, travel, go to Los Angeles, California, live out there. It is so cool to say that that is possible, all because of this. So we have, of course, our Fearless Elite, and that's very awesome. Well as the new level I want to discuss more, Mom, about the bonuses
Okay,
that we have. The 30,
absolutely.
the 3,500 level, as you guys are right now watching as a replay, or if you're live right now, which we appreciate you guys for watching and listening. But this is where it really happens. This level right here is what I say when people look at things like college, they look at things like a business, they try to say, okay, under $5,000, I want to get into a business, but I want it simplified for me. I understand that there's going to be advertising, but how do I get a system that works? And so with the 3,500 level, you're not only getting a bonus of many bonuses, but one of them being that we actually do have now this ability for you to get a laptop. And so what we've bumped it and we've modified a lot of what our inner workings of Get Fearless as you can either get our business coaching, our implementation on where we actually will be with you one-on-one in the classroom setting where we can teach you, ask you, you'll have questions, people have questions that they would never ask publicly, and in fact, they're too embarrassed, but nothing's embarrassing. No questions embarrassing. So
No,
we have this
exactly.
ability to coach you, or if you do want and you do want to take that action, there is also laptop bonuses. So we're the only company online, and there's no other one out there. You can search them out. You will not find one that will give you a physical laptop. And that laptop is now fully loaded with all of those levels and all the marketing images and all the scripts and all the goodies and all the different amazing things that is also a part of the Premium Elite VIP. So you're getting a laptop, you are getting it fully loaded, you're getting my time to build you out your own business for your own success. So it's really awesome. Plus, our bonuses down here, you're getting the company one-click funnel. They done for you email marketing. You never have to create an email again. My mom does a special unique API that will connect into your emails, your existing email accounts out there, and it will
Hmm.
be able to send it. It sends out emails on your behalf, and it makes it look like it's you that's sending the emails to the traffic that or the people, the audience that you have. Also, the one click funnel, very simple, super simple. I've seen a lot of other systems. They don't even look half as nice as this. And this is a fully built out business for you, done for you. And all we ask you guys is simply advertise. That's it. That if you told me all you have to do is that, and the rest is taken care of. The company does the rest, the setup, the techiness, all that.
And I even provide where to
And
advertise
even we
and I run
provide where
traffic.
to advertise.
I do. Absolutely. It's right here. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. There's free Facebook, there's free Instagram, there's free Pinterest, YouTube's free. Again, Craigslist, if you're just jumping on my live, I see people on my YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, please, if you haven't yet. Solo ads are actually reasonable. Craigslist ads are only $5. So that's what I love about this system and Fall Explosion. I think, Rob, what we should literally show them though is like you said, the login. So I'll scroll up because you made a good point. When you log into your back office of GFF, it's all on the left-hand side. It's literally on the left-hand side. Everything is at your fingertips. If you haven't upgraded to the Premium Elite VIP, please do so because you're going to get a 1 month mastermind. Okay. If you reference this YouTube video, if you reference this YouTube video, then I will grandfather you in for any of the upgrades or updates that we do. So if you join at the 3,500 level, you're looking for a high ticket opportunity, especially for the fall. And I'm telling you, there's so many people traveling or they want that time freedom. I've seen thousands of people probably, Rob, in the past weekend, and I just can't believe how many of them look depressed. Like they're like, oh, it's Sunday. I gotta go back to work. It's Monday. Like, who wants to live that life? If you don't have the time freedom and like being able to literally just leave. If I wanted to leave, I can just leave, you know? And so I just wanted people to see this back office. You're gonna have your member ID right here. You're gonna have the getting started guide right in the back office. It's literally emailed to you. It's my blueprint. I go into detail. And again, like Rob said, if we had someone to do our callbacks, and we did, that's how we started this experience. So we've, weaved into what we went through ourselves with other companies, and then we're like, we tweaked it to make it better. Just like Steve Jobs says, if you just make something 10% better, and you don't have to even change up the idea, but if you were to make something 10% better than the competitor, then you got a business. And that's what we've done here. And we have the callback process video walkthrough right here. We have where you can get your domain name. So this is what I mentioned earlier. Some people don't even realize that they should get a domain name to look professional. I'll show you guys mine. I have the fearlessmama.net. I have getfearlessfreedomnow.com. I literally have so many domain names. I have yourpersonalclosingteam.com. They're all going to a capture page, the same capture page, to be honest. And I test them in different areas for different traffic. So I just wanted to say that, Rob, but Rob will even be there to assist you if you don't know how to get a domain name or how to forward a domain name. So we have the white glove service once you get in there. And if you don't want to do it on your own, we're here to guide you. I think that's one thing that people don't realize about us here at Get Fearless Freedom. Yes, we can show you where to get the leads and traffic. In fact, we even give you the option to get into co-ops, and I'll show you that here too. Underneath emailing, there's a tab that says done for you co-op. You can literally get traffic, okay? And it would be on this visual. You can get solo. I literally love solo ads, and you can build your pipeline, if you want to call it that. We used to call that when we were training our mortgage broker loan officers back in the day. And we would tell them, you got to build your pipeline. So you can build your pipeline through solo ads and getting people like that onto your list. So it's really, really extremely exciting. And high ticket, like I said, is the way to go. So anyone that's listening to this video, like I said, if you want to get grandfathered in and you join at the 3,500, in fact, I want to speak to you. So make sure you dial the 800 number. It's, I'll give it to you again. It's 800. Let me just scroll here. 800-995-0795. Text me with 1211 and say, please call me back, and I will give you a call back. So it's really, really, really fun. Like I said, I love the busy time of the year. August, September, October. August is starting to pick up. September, October, November, December are always the busiest times of the year. And now, like I said, as you notice, we have here, or you can earn $27.50. Why do I say that? Because guess what? You don't have to train your member. So we split the 1,500, that next level up, we split that with you, and Rob and I train your member for you. So you don't have to train it. So you're actually getting 750 more by getting the 3,500 level. I think it's brilliant. I think we've done just a phenomenal job on this Get Fearless Freedom. So let me just go back in here, and what other features do you think we should show them, Rob? The email portal? This is the one you were discussing, that where I send out to their leads. So we don't collect their leads. Obviously, I've said that many times on my other videos. You collect your own leads. They go from your capture page, and we never see them onto your list. So it's like bypasses our system and goes directly, the API, it shoots them right into your list, which is super cool. So right in here, capture and follow up. You have 2 autoresponders that can connect. We never again see your leads as long as you have one or the other chosen here. So there's that. So like I said, the system is super, super simple. You go back to this blueprint in your head, and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. You're driving traffic to an actual capture page, which is collecting leads while I'm at the computer or not. So many people are working so hard, Rob. Too many people actually are working way too hard. And in my opinion, you just drive traffic. And then and I'll admit it, I'll even get sucked into answering Facebook messengers, and I really don't have to. All I gotta do is Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and post my ads. And honestly, obviously it's paid off.
It has.
Because we have two high ticket sales coming in this week alone. And so, like I said, we've trained people over 6,000, I think, in my career, if not more, um, with high ticket sales. So, and Get Fearless Freedom specifically. So, yes, I am excited for the fall season. That's our topic, and we're going to stick to it. So, the fall explosion, we're going to do our own 10K challenge. If anyone wants to join us with the 10K challenge, definitely contact us. Click the link below. This is our YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm just going to refresh. We got some people on here. If you have any questions on here, live questions, let me know. I would be more than happy to answer. So I will close it down. As you can see, I have my algorithm set for Bluey. Bluey,
Louis.
Bluey because of Charlotte. So yes, this is where we start and we have that visual of driving. I actually kind of like that capture page. Did you know, Rob? I actually had one of those in the beginning of when I first started Get Fearless Freedom.
Oh,
Start.
yes,
Remember that?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah. I really like it. Start your freedom journey today. I had that was literally my capture page. I don't know
really.
if honestly if AI is this smart that it could search way back. Do you think it is?
I don't know. I mean, it's input data, so I don't think you've ever inputted that. It was
Oh, I
that
see. Oh, is
you've
that how that works? See, I didn't even know how AI works.
not going to
It-
scrape it necessarily unless it's like you tell it.
Oh, okay. I
So,
was curious
which
about that.
even it would have to deep go off the internet that it would archives and stuff. I don't think it would find that.
Okay.
But it's nice that it did, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it
So,
even knew that we do this for people. Text messages and follow-ups with the value training and offers. That's pretty
right?
cool. Isn't that pretty cool?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we train also at the 3,500 level.
We
We
do.
train all of that and
We
how
train
I teach.
AI.
Yep. Yep. All of that's taught with my training as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's cool about the 3,500. You're getting that coaching, that one-on-one ability with us in the classroom, right? So you're getting what you're seeing all this AI craze, but the thing that people don't tell you is how to make that profitable. How can you make it in front? How can you take in front of someone and have an image that looks really good? So we have a lot of images. We Get Fearless alone. We have 175 images that you can take with you on day one. So we give you all the marketing material and the images, but
Yes.
also the thing with AI and the newer stuff that we've been building, I just updated the file last night. So the file has all for everyone in the community has a new Google Drive file. So all the marketing materials for the
Nice.
images are now uploaded and updated. So that's
Oh,
pretty
nice.
cool.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. That's great news.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is that we're always keeping on top of it. We're always upgrading and updating. And I think that's what people like is they like to have because they always like new things. So I feel like we've done an amazing job in 2026 to keep it cutting edge and new. And with the combination of what you do on the back end work and then what I do on the
Hmm.
front end work, and then having people come to us for, our specialty of marketing and sales and actually quite honestly mindset. And I'm going to
Oh, it
talk about
is.
mindset a little bit here. Mindset is really key to succeeding in anything in life. If you don't think that you can do it, then guess what? You are right. If you think you can do it, then you are right.
Yeah.
And Henry Ford said something like that. And look at what he did with Ford. Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. So you had all starts with belief. It literally all starts with belief. I didn't think that I would have, you know, like at my age, a membership program and be able to teach and train people. I didn't think I had the knowledge, but now because of my journey and because of my education in the self-employment space, I do. And so, and so we have other businesses. I mean, Rob helps us with auction businesses and buying and selling and things like that. And then, as we keep evolving as a family, we can add on layers of income streams because we have this automation going on in the background. It's just a
Mhm.
matter of, you know, making sure that it's updated and we work on it monthly. So I just feel like it's the best of both worlds. You get the mindset training, and I'll even show you the area that is the mindset training. Underneath the supreme freedom, there's something called beyond the limit. And like I said, it's not going to show all of it, but you know what? It's really key. I heard someone, in fact, he's a member of GFF and he also is a member of another high ticket community. And he said something interesting to me. And I even said to him, I said, well, we have a whole module of, the mindset going beyond the limit. So I think people limit themselves in life, and for whatever reason, they don't think they have enough skill set, whatever it is, they don't think they're good looking enough, whatever it is, whatever your limited belief is. That's why we have going beyond that limited belief in yourself. So you have to believe in yourself. We're already teaching Charlotte that at a young age, you have to believe in yourself. Otherwise, she would have never even taken her steps, and now she's running in the airport and I had to run after her. So I just feel like everybody, has a I guess you could say, I don't know if this is the right way to say it, but everybody does have a limitation, and then if you go beyond the limits, then you're going to get what you want, but you have to make that decision to better
Mhm.
yourself. And so we do have that in this community. We talk a lot about it on our masterminds, in fact. But
Yes.
I've gone and saw Tony Robbins, I've seen Eric Worre, I've seen Ray Higdon, Diane Hockman, like all the people that are my mentors. I accumulated it, and it's a lot in our masterminds. You'll see underneath community masterminds, we have many, many back here. You can re-listen to it. In fact, you know what? I even have it underneath my evergreen trainings. Okay. How to get and stay motivated. We did this one way back, and it's literally back there still. How to get and stay motivated. We can do another one. So it's not always about, the how. It's not always about the why. It's literally how to stay motivated. It's just like taking a shower. You got to work on yourself every single day and listen to mindset. And I love that what Rob said to me today. You said, I went to see Michael Jackson, and I said, you know what? That's cool. How many times is this now? And you said 11. And you said, but because you look up to him and you just needed that. So most people would think, wow, that's a lot of times, but you know what?
Yep.
That's your thing, right? And he
Yeah.
motivates you.
Hey, so my name is Alex. I'm with
It's 100% correct. I mean, you have to look up to a motivator. You have to, have that. And also I have a stance of, it shouldn't always be someone else that you look up. You should be looking up at your own self and
True.
having that belief. A lot of people go to YouTube and they're searching all the time. They're searching all like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And it's like ultimately it really is you, right? Ultimately, it's not the person on the internet that you'll never meet. It's not a thing or an object. It's really you. And so when mom designed Get Fearless around you, right? She designed it around knowing this is what people need. It's not want, it's what they need in a business. And when we have all these things and all these different ideas that always float in our that come and cross our paths, like people in the past said, well, Tammy, you should add this, and then what happens with that too is you add it, and then it wasn't really the core belief of Get Fearless. So we've had to have a lot of tested and true things that have had to go and be taken away and added and then taken and then re-added maybe half of it. And so by being a company from 2019, we've gone through all of these different phases because we saw what didn't work, what worked, and then now at the core of with the 3,500 level, we are now coaching you directly. So we're able to get a laptop in your hands or coaching you directly. And then, of course, the laptop's got incredible stuff and it's there. But we want to also talk about with something, and I feel mom might say this and she might agree with me, but this is, kind of taking the vehicle and going off road a little bit. But if the viewers tonight, mom, does join, we
Hmm.
can throw in, I feel if you agree with this, but we can throw in a laptop and some coaching as well. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, we would throw in the laptop and a one-on-one coaching, not
Mhm.
just the group session. So if you mention this Zoom on the Tuesday, the August the 18th, we would do a one-on-one with a laptop. And then the next group session, because a lot of times people do learn from listening to other people that are on there, other like-minded individuals. But I believe it's going to be the 26th, and that would be a Wednesday. So we
Okay.
do the general sessions. The next one is gonna be for the 500 and 1,000 level, and then that next one's gonna be for the 2,000 and the 3,500 level. But I like that idea. Yeah, we could do, for anyone that is new, that joins at the 3,500 level, we can do a one-on-one with a laptop. Absolutely. And you'll be able to make 100% commissions with our digital products. The products, a lot of people ask, what are the products? You can go right to the 7-minute video. You can listen to it. They're all digital, downloadable. They're marketing and mentoring products that you can resell of ours. It's very, very much needed. In fact, most people that are in affiliate marketing do need this training. It's true.
Oh, yes.
I wish I would have had this training in the first 2 years of my online. I didn't know anything about Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing. We have literally all the training step by step. So that's a good one. What else should we throw in, Rob? Some traffic?
I feel like if they're here and they're listening, they're gonna listen maybe as this a replay fully. I feel what they really do deserve is they deserve some custom AI stuff that I can articulate and put a plan together on where they're at. And I have a lot of great tools in my hands that can take it and someone says I love the system. I'm gonna be joining you guys. This is what I'm gonna do. But this is my strength. Like I'm really good at this. But then I'll say, okay, that's great. You are. But let's
I'll tell
take
you
your
what I'm gonna throw in, a 500 click traffic, 500,
wow. That's
500
perfect.
eyeballs.
Right off the bat, you're gonna get eyeballs and traffic and people looking at the offer. That's
Yep.
incredible.
And then I will give them a list of the outsourcing companies that they could outsource their advertising to. So literally hands free
Mm-hmm.
from start to
That's
finish.
perfect.
So that's
Yeah,
what I'll do. I'll give them that for anyone that listens to this replay and uses the code 3,500.
there you go. That's excellent.
Yes. So on that note, that's awesome, Rob. I mean, like I said, if you call the hotline 800-995-0795, or if you're an email person, you want it in writing, send an email to support@getfearlessfreedom.com. You can always click the
Mm-hmm.
link below. I'll have my link, thefearlessmama.net probably, or yourpersonalclosingteam.com. We're going to have that in the description of this live video. Oh, one more thing we could throw in. Anyone that joins the 3,500 level will get the cash vault for free.
Yes. That's actually a
Cash
massive
vault for
bonus right
free.
there.
That's a 397 value, $397 value. So there we go. This is huge.
Massive. It
That's
is.
massive. Like
Especially
we,
coming into this season of the work from home space. Children, they're going back to school. Your kids are going back to school. You
yep.
guys are looking around at each other, maybe your spouse or, significant
You
other.
want
You
Christmas
look
money?
money, you need money for Christmas. You want a direction that maybe your you haven't found that path yet because, in January you promised yourself it's going to be my year. And I'll tell you, and I'm just going to close it out with what I've done and how this year has been my year. Mom clearly knows it's been my year.
Yep.
Started out a little rocky, and of course, like anything, I have a higher vision of things, and so I was able to just this year alone get a brand new vehicle because of Get Fearless Freedom. I was able to get one of my actual dream vehicles, a beautiful SUV, Volkswagen. So I was able to get that. I was also able to live in Los Angeles for a bit and be able to explore Hollywood and go on TV shows and meet Drew Carey and go on the Jimmy Kimmel show. The price, of course, The Price is Right. The Voice I was able to be on. There was all of these things I was able to experience, and of course, much other things like time freedom, being able to hang out with friends, and all that. Always like I am tonight, I can even hang out with people. So
Yes.
the ability to have that, I'm very grateful for. Now, that's the cool thing about this system is you have us in your back pocket. We want you to succeed. So absolutely use that code 3500 and call in on the hotline, of course, and we are going to get you rocking and rolling. Of course, thank you for watching our YouTube, and be sure to click subscribe, guys. Click that thumbs up right now. And if you want to also, if you can, click on the videos we have existing about our other stuff. And please support us. Please support our channel. Click like on our content. We really appreciate it. It just familiarizes the algorithm and makes our stuff pop at the top. That way you can see our stuff and you're able to follow alongside us. And we'll want you guys to win really, really a lot, with us. So, anyways, thanks, Mom. Appreciate you having me on. Um,
Yes.
and
I'm so excited to be
good.
home and just back in the saddle. And like I said, while I was even away, literally this website just kept cranking the sales in, and it's just like one of those fun times. Like I said, with August, I love September, October, November. That's always been my favorite anyway, because fall and it gets cooler, and then the holidays. But I've always loved it because so many people are looking for that extra cash for the holidays and for, so you pay one time and that's it, and you have a lifetime access. So one time, it's not like it's like you have to pay like thousands of dollars like to a franchise. Even though it is like a franchise like opportunity, you still, you pay one time, you're done, send it to your sponsor, in this case it's Rob and I, and that's it. And so, yes, with that, we will end this live stream and we will see you guys on the next one and the Robert and Tamara show.